Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jay here. Back on the YouTube channel. Have not made a video in a while, and it's not because I flaked out on my commitment. I've definitely been working hard, man. I don't even know if you can tell, but definitely have lost some weight. And in this video, I just want to give you an update of where I'm at and what's been going on. So here we go. All right, guys, so here we are. I wanted to give everyone an update, and I want to tell you today, not just my update, but we're also going to go through some reasons that I failed. And yes, I kind of failed some, and I want to give you some reasons why I failed, and I want to give you some things that I learned on my journey. Again, I'm obviously you can look at the views. I'm not trying to make money here. This is just to help the random person out that researches how to lose weight and what works for normal people. And so let's just get straight into this. Update is I have gotten all the way down to 317 pounds. For those of you who did not watch my previous videos, I encourage you to go and look at my channel and watch the other previous videos. I had gotten all the way up to 370 pounds. I'm 6 foot tall and I'm athletic build, but man, 370 pounds is 370 pounds. And so over the course of the last little bit, I've been training since June. I've been implementing the keto diet. I have been working out at 4:30 in the morning, anywhere from 3 to 6 days a week, depending on which week it is. And I have gotten all the way down to 317. Whoop, whoop. So in 6 months, I got all the way down to 53 pounds lost. That is huge. I was so excited about it. Dude, I'm telling you, whenever I got on the scale and I saw 317, I felt like I was 1 second away from having a six-pack abs, man. And so such a good feeling to hit that 53 pounds down. I had set a goal in my mind that I was going to lose down to 299 before Christmas, and I failed. I didn't get there. But man, we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. But really felt just so great. Since I hit 317, we hit the holidays, and my weight has fluctuated anywhere from 322 up to the heaviest was 333 back up there. But it's been fluctuating, and my goal when I hit the holidays, I saw I'm a pastor, so my schedule is here, there, and yonder. And these are just excuses, but it just is what it is. And so my win for the Christmas holidays was just to get through the holidays without gaining an excessive amount of weight back. And so that's a win. But I failed some, and there's a lot of you that may or may not be perfect like me. I don't know. But we fail, right? We're human. And so I want to share with you some reasons that I did not hit my goal. My goal of hitting 299 before Christmas, or at least by the end of the year. One reason was sickness. In the summer, I got sick for I was down for about a week. It really messed my diet up. And so sickness definitely has the ability to just totally knock you off of your stuff. And so that happened. Another thing that happened was vacation. Man, this was so detrimental to me. Every year, my family and I would go on a beach trip, and I was preaching a few months ago, and I said, basically, I would diet to get down to an acceptable weight so that I could go to the beach, so that I could put it back on, so that it would be this cycle of trying to get in shape or whatever. And sure enough, man, we got down to the beach, and my wife and I, we were both on keto. We got about one day in. And we were tired from the beach, and we were like, man, Pizza Hut delivers, whoop, whoop. And, and so that was the beginning of the end. I had not had carbs in, God, probably 2 months at that point. And so that was the beginning of the end. So vacation eating definitely did me in. I look back on the last 6 months, and that was the moment that that this whole ride of losing weight really got tough. And that's going to go into some of the things I learned going into next year. Another reason I didn't hit my 70-pound loss goal by the end of the year was simply not being prepared for eating. This got worse after the vacation because let's just face it, if we are obese, if we're heavy, most of us, if we're honest with ourselves, we are actually addicted to food. We're addicted to sugar. It may be just the way that it makes us feel in the moment. It may be linked to the way that we process emotions, but there is definitely an addiction there. And so I think that that's some underlying things, but for me, but really, but the baseline is just not being prepared for eating, not being prepared for lunches, not being prepared for dinners on nights that I have meetings. And so those are some things that I'm going to take into next year and really push to make sure that I correct the way that I prepare for my meals every week. Next thing that really caused me to not hit my 70-pound goal was simply losing sight of my purpose and why I was doing what I was doing. I'm bad about once I hit a certain fitness level, saying, "Oh, I've got there. I'm good." I came across this term that I probably should have heard of, but I hadn't: body dysmorphia, and I'm still really studying on it, trying to really understand what it means and how it applies to me. But I really think I have this thing in my mind where I see one person even though I'm really another person, and this affects different people differently. But for me, whenever I hit goals, I have to really work at not romanticizing the steps I've made. I mean, I'm all about positivity and celebrating wins, but it almost gets kind of unhealthy for me. And so I have to, in going into this next season of my life and pushing on toward my 70-pound goal and then my 100-pound goal, I've got to be very real with myself and where I am and the struggles that I've had. And so those are some of the reasons I didn't hit my 70 pounds lost. But I also wanted to share some things that I learned in this process. First of all, I've been lifting weights, man, since I was probably 12 years old. I remember going to football practice in 7th grade for the first time and bench pressing 135 for god-awful amount of reps. Always been strong, always loved lifting weights, but what I have learned is that it's not the weight room that's king, it is the diet that is king. I have heard this, I have read this, I have known this, or I thought I knew it, but what I've learned over the last 6 months is I can work my butt off in the gym. I can climb stairs, I can run, I can lift weights, I can leave looking like I took a shower in my clothes, but diet is king. They say that like 80% of the results that you get physically is due to the diet that you have. That is so true. So if you're watching this today and you're wondering why you're working out but you're not losing weight, look at your diet, man. And I'm not even throwing stones because I have found this, I have tested this in the last 6 months. The diet is king. If your diet is not on point, if you're not paying attention to your calories, if you're not paying attention to your macros, if you're not paying attention to the type of foods that you're eating, if you're not paying attention to the water that you're taking, you're not going to lose weight. And that was a really hard reality for me to hit. But whenever I was really hitting my macros every day, I could tell, hey, if I didn't drink my water, I could tell the scale didn't move. If I went above 1,800 calories, that's like the magic number for me. The scale didn't move. If I cheated, the scale didn't move. And if it did, it went the opposite way. And so I had to understand and that diet is king. Now, gym work is queen. The gym is going to determine what I look like when I lose weight. And so if I want to maintain a muscular build, gym is huge. Cardiovascular work. I want to be skinny, but I also want to be healthy. That's the overarching reason that I'm on this journey of trying to lose weight is I want to be healthy. And so I want to lift weights so that I'm muscular. I want to do cardiovascular work, and I want to drip and sweat so that I'm taking care of my heart and of my lungs and of my organs. I want to drink enough water to make sure I'm flushing out all the toxins that may be in my body. All of those things are so important. So diet is king, gym is queen. And you know what I've learned this year is to count the wins. When you're dealing with addiction to food and things of that nature, it's so easy. It's so easy to get caught up in the things that I wish I'd have done. It's so easy to get caught up and really beat yourself up over this failure or that failure, or I can't believe I just ate this Twinkie. I can't believe I just ate this Kit Kat. I can't believe I just missed this workout. Look, man, what I've learned this year is if I make a mistake, I've got to let it go. I've got to leave it right there, man, because I can't change that I messed up. But what I can change is what I'm doing right now and what I'm doing tomorrow and what I'm going to do the day after that. I can change what's going on in the future. I can't change what happened 5 minutes ago. And so this year I've learned to count the wins. Take away the power from the losses, but count the wins. Look, a few weeks ago I set a goal of climbing the Empire State Building on the stair climber. I think it's 102 floors. I know it's 102 floors. And so when I first started doing the stairs, 5 minutes, I was gassed, man. But as of last week, look, my first time I finally hit 102 floors, 34 minutes, I think, man. Yesterday morning, 29 minutes, 102 floors. I know some of you skinny folks are like, oh, that's pretty slow. Look, bro, 333 pounds, between 317 and 333. I will take that all day. Okay, that is a win. And so if you're struggling, man, count your wins. That's something I've learned this year. And lastly, the last thing that I've learned is for me, win cheat's not okay. And this is hard because, man, I know a lot of us, we wish that we could cheat. And I wish that I could have Kit Kats. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could go out and have French fries and a burger and an awesome Hawaiian roll, you know. I can't. What I have learned this year is that I can't have those small cheats right now. It's almost like taking a crack kid to the crack house, giving him one rock and saying, hey, man, it's just one. It's not. That's not for me. And so for me going into the next year, maybe you're like me, and man, comment below. I'm praying for you. I'm thinking of you. I'm sending you good vibes, because I know how hard it is. One cheat's not okay for me, and so going into this new year, it's hardcore, bro. It's not even the new year. I've actually started this already, and it's hardcore, man. I've got goals that I'm gonna hit, and I'm determined, and it's gonna happen. And so these are the things that I've learned: is diet is king, gym is queen. I got to count the wins, and honestly, I can't have the small cheats right now, and that's okay. That's okay. My kids are worth it. My well-being is worth it. Now, so overarching thing: do I call this year a win? Yes, man. Look, this is the first year for Christmas. I got clothes. All of them fit. Oh, I can't tell you how awesome that is, man. Yes, this year was a win. No, I didn't hit 70 pounds like I wanted to, but I still lost 50 between 46 and 53 pounds, depending on what day it is. I lost it in 6 months. That's on average, you know, I guess 8 to 10 pounds a month. You know, gosh, man, that's good. Especially for 2 or 3 years, it was continually going up and going up, going up. Yes, 2018 physically was a win for me. I killed the stairs. That's a goal that I hit. I hit over 50 pounds. That's a goal that I set. I've now stabilized my weight. I said during the holidays that I'm going to stay in this range, and I've done that. Look, emotionally, I feel so much better. I'm able to process stress and hard decisions better. And I just feel stable. And so, yeah, man, 2018 physically was a win. And so I want to close this thing out telling you guys this. Just do something, man. I know that life gets hard. I know that physical fitness is hard. And honestly, it's so much easier to just throw your hands up, say, I quit, bro. I'm done. But don't do that, man. You can do it. You know, maybe you're watching this and you're not a person of faith, and that's okay. I am. I believe God puts in us the ability to succeed, the ability to push through, and I've seen Him do that in my life this year. Hey, look, I'm just doing this video because I want my story to help somebody else. Like I said, I got all the way up to 370 pounds. I was watching videos the other day of people that were less than me going and getting surgeries, and that works. And that's what some people need to do. That's their best option, to have surgery of some type of way of correcting their stomachs or however they process food, whatever, without going into all the scientific details that some of you guys will comment on my page about, biological details, whatever. Just know you can do it. I reached a point that I really didn't think I could, and it's a very sad, lonely, scary place. And so know that that I'm with you, that I've been there. I've got a long way to go, but I'm getting there, and I believe you can too, man. Look, I hope you've had a great Christmas, and man, I'm praying for you guys, and I hope that you are going to have a great New Year. Set some goals, work at them, kill them. You guys have a great one.